Hello, welcome to Yoga with Michelle and day number 5 of your 7 days of yoga chakra challenge. Today, the area that we're going to be focusing on is our throat chakra or our Visuddha chakra. Now, this is our area of communication and clear expression. So I know for me personally, sometimes when I don't know if I have the right words to say or what to say, or I feel a little bit of timidity in my communication, if I just focus on the chakra, it really helps to release any of those blocks so that I can be clear and articulate in what I'm trying to convey. So this is the area that we're going to be focusing on today. The seed sound for this area is ham. It's actually spelled H-A-M, which I know is ham, but it's pronounced ham. So we're just going to start with hands at heart center. We'll say 3 hams together. We'll do 1 cleansing deep breath, so breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Breathe for ham. Now for today's practice, I want us to bring our attention to our throat, to our speech, to what we say, and be really reflective and think, is my communication spreading more love, more kindness, more truth into the world? And if the answer is no, then maybe explore ways that we can change that. So throughout the practice, we're going to be opening up the throat a lot. So it's totally up to you. You take your time with how you do your practice. So today we're going to start with some neck stretches. So look one way and the other way. 2 more times here. Look one way, the other way, look one way, and the other way. Come back through center. We're taking it side to side. 3 times, side to side. 1 more each side. And come back to center. Now looking down and all the way up. 2 more. Look down. Looking up. Last one. Look down and up. Coming back through center. Taking a side stretch. Fingertips to the mat. Reach one arm up and over, and then gaze underneath that armpit. Inhale, come back up. Exhale to the other side. Gazing up. Inhale, coming back through center. So we're going to start with boat pose, really getting the core fired up. So move the flesh away from the sits bones, hands behind the knees, and begin to lift up. So open up through the throat, through the chest here. Now you can stay here, begin to extend the arms out. Maybe one arm goes up and comes back. The other arm goes up and comes back. Maybe you extend both arms up and come back. Same thing with the legs. You can straighten one leg and come back. Straighten the other and come back. Maybe straighten both legs and come back. Now let's try to straighten both legs. Lift both arms and then come to Baddha Konasana. Feet together, knees wide. Lead with the heart. Inhale, coming back through center. Roll over to hands and knees for cat-cow. We'll do 3 rounds. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the heart. Exhale, round it up. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, come back through center, tuck the toes, lift up and back. Downward facing dog. Press the heart toward the legs, shoulders away from the ears. Take an inhale as you exhale, gaze to the top of the mat, step forward, come to forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Press the palms Exhale to the heart. We're going to be doing 4 sun breaths with a chair pose. So if you have low back problems, keep your feet hip width distance. Otherwise, bring your feet to touch with a slight space between your heels. Hands at the heart. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, chair. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend the knees. Lift the arms. Chair pose. Then go right into it. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend the knees. Lift the arms. Chair pose. 2 more. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend the knees. Lift the arms. Chair pose. Last time. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend the knees. Lift the arms. Chair pose. Exhale, straighten the legs. Hands to the heart. Baby back bend. Hands come to that low back. Shoulders away from the ears. Slightly begin to lift the heart toward the sky. Hips move forward. 1 more breath. And next inhale, come back to mountain pose. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, bend the knees. Plant the hands, step back to a high plank. So we're going to come to the knees and go to chest and chin. So you're going to almost look like a little worm. Then slither out into your low cobra pose. Exhale, lower down. Tuck the toes. Lift up and back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, as you exhale, step that right foot through, coming into a low lunge. Now we're going to lift the arms. Inhale, as you exhale, cactus the arms, lift the heart even more. Hold for 2 more breaths, engage through the inner thighs. Inhale, lift. Exhale, plant the hands. Tuck the toes, lift the back knee, and rise all the way up into your high crescent lunge. Inhale, as you exhale, open up, warrior 2. Inhale, straighten that front leg. Exhale, reach long, coming into triangle pose. Gaze up toward the fingers. On your next inhale, bend into that front knee. Come back to warrior 2. Exhale, sink a little bit lower. Inhale, high crescent lunge. We're going to bring the hands to the heart. Inhale, hinge forward, and then exhale, twist. So we're hooking that left elbow to the outside of that right knee. If this is, too much for the body, a little wobbly, come to your open arm twist. So the idea is trying to bring the prayer to the center of the heart. Inhale, come back up to your high lunge. Exhale, hands to the heart. So we're coming to toppling tree. The front knee is going to stay bent. Hands stay at the heart. So you hinge forward. You can always keep this back leg down with this front leg bent. Or you can begin to lift up. So it's sort of like your warrior 3 pose, but you're hinging really far out, deep bend in that front knee, lifting that left leg high. It's a really tough balance. If you wobble, come right back in. Then place both hands down, standing splits. Inhale. Exhale, standing forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way back up. Exhale. Hands to the heart. We'll do that on the other side. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands, step back into your high plank. So once again, we're going knees, chest and chin. Slither out. Inhale to cobra. Exhale, lower the head. Inhale, tuck the toes. Exhale, up and back. Downward facing dog. Take a breath in as you exhale. Left foot steps forward. We're sinking the hips, lifting the arms. Take a breath in as you exhale. Cactus the arms. Lift the heart, lift the chest. 1 more breath in and out. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, plant the hands. Tuck the back toe. Lift that back knee. Inhale, rising up. High crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Exhale, hinge up for triangle pose. Look up at the top hand. On your next inhale, bend into that front knee. Come back, warrior 2. Exhale, high crescent lunge, hands to the heart. Inhale, hinge forward, right elbow comes to the outside of that left knee. 3 breaths here. Your next inhale, come back to high crescent lunge. Exhale, hands to the heart, begin to hinge forward for toppling tree. So stay bent in that front leg, that back leg can stay on the ground, or you can begin to lift the toes. Use the core, find a point of focus in front of you. Keep the heart lifting here. Take one more inhale and exhale. Now plant the hands, inhale, lift that leg high, standing splits. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Press the palms. Exhale to the heart. So now we're going to get into a deeper balance posture called Dancer Pose. So we're going to start rooting down through that left leg. Our right hand is going to come back, so just straight back. That thumb is lifted. Bend that right leg so the right hand comes to the inside of the right foot. Now if you need to hold onto a chair or a wall, feel free to do that. Lean forward. Again, find a point of focus in front of you. Kick the foot into the hand. Your left hand can begin to reach out. Sometimes I like to place it to my heart. Try to square the shoulders and hips. And inhale, begin to release. And exhale all the way out. So shake it all out. So switch to the other side. Root down firmly through that right leg. Left arm goes back. Thumb is up. Kick back. So the left hand is the inside of the left foot. Find your point of focus. Kick the foot into the hand. Maybe you extend that right arm out. Maybe it comes to the heart. One more breath in. And as you exhale, begin to release it all down. So we're going to come down onto our knees for Camel Pose. We've been doing this week. We're going to do a lot of variations today, kind of combining what we've been working on. So we're going to start with half camel, so go ahead and tuck the toes. Right hand comes to that low back. Lift that left arm up and lean back. You can stay here or begin to reach for that heel. Inhale, come up. Just windmill the arms. Switch to the other side. Inhale, come up. Untuck the toes. Sit back. Chin to chest. Round it out for seated cat. Then come up. Tucking the toes. So this time, hands to that low back. Lift the heart. Press the hips forward. You can stay here with the hands at the low back, or bring the hands to the heels. One more breath in and out. Inhale, come all the way up. Sit back onto the heels, chin to chest, belly in, round it out. Now, if you can go into full King Pigeon here or Ustrasana, you go right ahead. For the rest of us, we're going to come back up. If you want to go a little bit deeper. Now again, if it's a little sensitive for your knees, you can always place a blanket or a cushion. Excuse me. Hands to the low back, lift the heart. So now my feet are flat on the floor. I'm going to reach back for the heels and then press up. Now you might want to walk the hands deep in here. As much as you want. Now bring your knees together for embryo pose. Round it out, chin to chest. Arms beside the body. Then slowly begin to roll all the way up, making your way down onto the back. So we've been doing lots of throat and heart openers, so we're just going to counter that. Extend the legs nice and long. Hands come behind the head. Bring the legs together, flex the feet. The head is supported in the hands. We're just curling up. So we're countering that stretch, now stretching the back of the neck. And then release all the way back. Extend the arms, take a full body stretch. And release. Make your way up into a seated posture. So for our relaxation today, we're just going to come to a comfortable seat, hands back at the heart, eyes are closed. Take 3 deep breaths together. Inhale and exhale out of the mouth. 2 more. The last one. The light in me sees the light in each of you. Namaste.